Welcome to the second half of WrestleRave food fight here in Conroe.
Yeah, the sun has gone down, but the fighting continues here at WrestleRave.
The sun has gone down, the moon has gone up, and somebody left with the cut. Look. Listen, do you think you're the only one that can make lyric puns here in WrestleRave?
We'll continue. Barrett Brown making his way to the ring. Barrett Brown, world-traveled, one of the finest performers you'll find anywhere, making his return here to WrestleRave. This should be an absolutely amazing contest.
Barrett Brown, a seasoned veteran here in Texas, knows exactly what he's getting into when he gets into a fight. However, he is going up against Jay Pierce, which, I mean, listen, Jay Pierce is kind of somebody, this is a hometown match for him. Pretty much everywhere he goes, he treats it like it's a hometown match, but, you know, he has a lot of notoriety here. He's well-traveled here, too.
One of the most well-liked performers in the greater Houston area, particularly on the south side.
Yeah, I mean, huge on the south side.
Huge. And you hear the reaction for Jay Pierce. As we said, one of the most revered Houston performers you'll find anywhere. And he's here tonight, turning Conroe into the south side.
Honorarily. On a short-term basis. Pretty much until the bell rings again.
Precisely.
He is definitely excited to be here, folks.
Oh, God, they gave a microphone.
Yeah. Conroe, Texas, how we doing tonight, y'all? That's what I like to hear. Y'all.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
In case y'all too familiar, my name is Jay Pierce, and I'm from Houston, a.k.a. the South of Texas.
Southside.
I have two things in life. Come here to show off and spit bars, so if y'all would indulge me, you.
Oh, he's calling out Barrett Brown.
See, management told me that I'd be wrestling one of the best, and then the flyer dropped, and I was instantly impressed. I consider wrestling you as one hell of a mission, because me and the homies in the back, we saw you on television. Yo, fun fact, he been wrestling for 15 years. Respect. But when you started wrestling is when I started college. And now we full circle, because now I'm watching tape on you to get knowledge. Your reputation precedes you, dog. I heard you before I even knew you. But now we in the present. I'm the Kool-Aid man and you the wall, because I'm running straight through you. Hey, win or lose, you will always have my respect, Barrett Brown. But even with that respect, my pops told me as a kid, every time you got a challenge in life, you stare it down.
Strong words from Jay Pierce. Barrett Brown.
Come on.
Barrett Brown meeting his gaze, though. Wow. The sign of respect taken back by Barrett Brown. Now we're getting a fight, folks.
There goes the hat.
Jay Pierce ready for it.
And there's the bell. We are off. Second half of WrestleRave here in Conroe, kicking off with Barrett Brown facing off against Jay Pierce. The veteran versus the kid. Jay Pierce with the quickness.
Barrett Brown, ever stoic, staring down Jay Pierce.
Jay Pierce, for his credit, has no fear stepping into the ring with somebody who has several years of experience on him, regardless if that's Barrett Brown or anybody else. Jay Pierce has never backed down from a fight, even ones he probably should have.
Well, Barrett Brown has trained half of Texas at this point. He is.
I believe he was my trainer.
Yeah. He probably trained me. Barrett Brown, being a student of the game, as long as he has, knows a thing or two, and showing that disrespect to Jay Pierce.
Well, you got to imagine Barrett Brown takes this very seriously. For him, going into a matchup like this, he's looking to make a statement, looking to pick up a win. Jay Pierce, he goes out there and he's all smiles. He's definitely somebody who lives his life to the fullest, and you have to imagine for someone like Barrett Brown, he thinks that maybe Jay Pierce isn't taking this as seriously as he should and takes that as an affront. But Jay Pierce,
What are we quitting on him?
yeah, Jay Pierce knows that if you're not enjoying yourself, there's no point in doing it.
You know, and I will say this for Jay Pierce. He may screw around a little bit. He may not be everybody's cup of tea. But you know what? When it's time to lock in, Jay Pierce does.
As Barrett Brown goes to the outside here.
Creating that separation. Trying to rethink his strategy. I don't think he was ready for what Jay Pierce had. I mean, he may be a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? He's a little eccentric.
Well, I think Barrett is just trying to match Jay Pierce here and represent the outside.
You were waiting for that.
I was waiting for it. I chose my moment, and Barrett Brown ran into a closed fist. Back in the ring, Jay Pierce flies nobody home. Barrett catches.
Seasoned move by Barrett Brown, catching that ankle.
Yeah, it might have hyperextended the knee there. It's going to hobble Jay Pierce a little bit. Yeah, you can see he's light on his foot there. And now Barrett Brown has Jay Pierce in the crosshairs.
And as Jay Pierce said in his battle rap at the beginning, we have seen Barrett Brown on TV. He was on ROH. He was on AEW. And I mean, one of the two. I feel like he was probably in both. But either way, Barrett Brown has been around long enough to where he got a national spotlight shown on him.
And not only that, Barrett Brown is somebody who's traveled within the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong circuit as well.
Absolutely.
Going up against some of the strongest competitors you'll find in any sort of discipline. And here he is facing off against Jay Pierce, who you got to imagine that Barrett Brown is having flashbacks to seeing the young boys at the dojo ready to put him through the paces.
And I mean, listen, you see that sort of, I wouldn't even call it arrogance because that seems a little bit negative for Jay Pierce. But it is that drive that wants you to, you want to show off a little bit.
Well, Jay Pierce is a confident competitor. He's somebody who has, through his time at Texas Contender Series and then here at WrestleRave, among other places, he has really established himself as one of the young up-and-comers that we need to keep an eye on. There is a reason for that, and Barrett Brown is acting tonight as somewhat of a gatekeeper. He's saying, if you believe that, then prove it. Prove it against me. And Jay Pierce, to his credit, is not backing down. But Barrett Brown is really bringing the heat to Jay Pierce in this contest.
Listen, sometimes you have to put people through their paces. They got to earn it. You got to earn respect. It's not always given.
And now, 1, 2, 2 count by Barrett Brown on Jay Pierce. Jay Pierce showing that tenacity that has made him such a strong competitor.
Being world traveled, you have to imagine there's going to be some show of strength, and that's exactly what Barrett Brown is goading the young Jay Pierce into.
And Jay Pierce needs to be careful that he doesn't get drawn into a trap here.
Well, he is not backing down from this challenge.
See? Barrett Brown lured Jay Pierce into a false sense of security, and now it's going once again after that leg.
Well, history's taught us anything. I mean, this is not a good spot to be in.
No, Barrett Brown is one of those individuals that whenever they see an opening, they're going to take it, and he has here. That is for sure.
I mean, if Barrett even puts a little bit more pressure on that, he could snap his ankle. He could torque his knee. I mean, the possibilities are endless here.
And Barrett Brown taking advantage of the referee's count there, using every last moment.
Jay Pierce saved by that rope, though. Trying to fight off Barrett as much as he can. Getting that other leg up, but he is hobbling on that left one.
But a big clothesline and a back elbow. And now, big back suplex and a kip up, but he's hobbling.
He's just aggravating that left leg more and more with each.
But look at the roll through.
Wow, fighting through it.
Barrett had it scouted and now planted.
Cover.
1, 2, woo, and a 2 count. That momentary hesitation might be the only thing that saved Barrett Brown from a pinfall loss here. And that's where the veteran presence of Barrett Brown really comes into play. No wasted momentum from Barrett Brown. Jay Pierce, sometimes losing sight of the moment, has Barrett Brown up, but that leg just couldn't handle the weight of Barrett on his shoulders.
Hard shot with that elbow.
What you got, vet? 15 years, huh?
Rebound off the ropes. Barrett back to his feet. Hard shot. Sends Jay Pierce reeling. Jay Pierce with the forearm shot. Barrett returning fire. These two just exchanging blows in the center of the ring.
Barrett getting that leverage with the other arm. Using the momentum.
Big strikes in there. Inside cradle. 2.
Very close.
Jay Pierce has him up. But right onto that injured knee.
Now both competitors are out. Jay Pierce trying to crawl.
Jay Pierce
to cover.
Scooting. Hooks the leg. 2. Rope break.
Wow. 2.9 on the count.
Ring awareness from Barrett Brown just saved him yet again. And Jay Pierce is going to have to figure out a way to close this thing out.
Barrett Brown grabbing our ref. Jay Pierce was not ready.
Now he's got him up. Brain buster, center of the ring, hooks the leg, 2, 3. Barrett Brown able to pick up the victory here tonight after a hard-fought contest. Jay Pierce gave it his all. Not enough to put down 50 caliber Barrett Brown here tonight.
Had it locked and loaded from the beginning. And now Barrett Brown is your winner here. You have to give it to Jay Pierce. I mean, a hard-fought battle.